Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am JJ Joestar, and today I'm going to be turning myself into Courage the Cowardly Dog. First things first, I'm going to be laying down my eyebrows so that I can kind of have a smooth surface. Yes, I am still using Elmer's glue to lay down my eyebrows. If anybody has anything better that I should be using, please let me know in the comments. Now I am going in with my first layer of pink and recording transitions for my little TikTok. I am trying to make sure I get all of the creases and things, the spots by my nose, my under eye really good, because I want everything to look as smooth and flush as possible. And as you can see, I'm just like straight up just slathering my face with the paint. I'm just taking my spatula and just putting it on there so that I have a fairly decent layer of paint for my first go round. This paint went on pretty heavy. I don't, that's not the word I want to use, but it was pretty dark. Like, I didn't really need another layer of paint, but it didn't hurt having it as well, if that makes sense. I don't know. So that face that I just made was because I realized once I started putting the paint on my eyebrows, I actually forgot to put powder down first. But that is okay because we realized our mistake, and in future videos, hopefully we won't be making it again. But now I'm just going in with some powder to set the first layer of paint. I'm not necessarily using translucent powder, but because of the shade of pink, I kind of got away with using like the lightest setting powder that I could find. Okay, so now I am moving on to my neck and chest area. Initially I was supposed to have all of the areas that I painted exposed. But I actually ended up just changing my outfit towards the end. And I also kind of just was over how long it was taking to do the body paint part. Like, the face was cool, but like once I had to start spreading downwards, like it was taking too long. But anyway, so now I'm doing another set of powder just to set my chest and my neck. I'm going back in with some paint on my eyelids, my under eye, and over my eyebrows. I was noticing some creasing and some cracking in these areas, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was nice and covered so that everything could be nice and even, and I guess the same like opaqueness. But doing this, I had to then go back in and just do a whole nother layer of pink on my face, because the tones were just, it was just too stark of a difference. You can't really tell here because of the lighting, but yeah, it was too bad. It was too much. So now we just did a layer of setting spray after a layer of powder, just so that our foundation is nice and set. I did start working on the black details and just like the small details, but my under eye just would not set. So now I'm just trying to figure out how I can get this to set, be it with some extra powder or some extra paint around my nose and my under eye, just so that it doesn't look creased. Got to do a little check out, make sure everything looks nice and good. And now I can go back in and finish up with the black details. I was actually really, 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 really happy with how these eyebrows came out, even though they're not really even. They did not actually end up being even or even like symmetrical, but they were super cute and perfect for the costume, or for the face paint rather. So I don't know, I liked it. Trying to figure out how to get the worried or scared little curves in my eyebrows was a little difficult and slightly annoying, but this overall process was so much fun, and it really like showed me how much I've grown when it comes to like face paint and stuff. So I'm happy that I did this. You see what I mean? Like how one is just kind of a little too fat at the beginning or in the front. Like, we almost had it, but it was still really, really cute. So, whatever. And we're going to do another layer of setting spray before we go in with some purple eyeshadow just to add a little bit of contour and some detail to my cheeks, my temple, my brow area, and then across my eyelid and down the contours of my nose. I did notice that my jawline was a little dark, so I went back over it with a little bit of pink. So after this, I'm going to add another layer of paint to my neck and a little bit on my chin and lip, just so that I can get his dog mouth, or get like the dog mouth shape perfect on me. Next, I am going to try to squeeze my locks into this extremely tattered wig cap, stocking cap. I thought having my hair in two separate ponytails would actually make this easier, and it did not. So, I just eventually took my hair out of the two ponytails and put it into one, and then just divided that ponytail into two, like, pretty even sides. This is normally what I do when I have to put my hair up, for a wig. It is not the most comfortable, but it is the easiest instead of, the two ponytail method. So whatever, we thrive, right? But yeah, besides that, I don't really have footage of me getting into the rest of the cosplay, but I do have some pictures in the wig and the ears and a little clip of the full cosplay from the TikTok that I was recording. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, please like and subscribe and follow me on all socials. Thank you. Bye.